So, these creatures finally fall dead. The unfortunately Gertrude, the strange priestess, along with it. What do you guys want to do now? It's a moment of silence and oddness. The only noises you hear, the bubbling of the pot on the fire still, and the clicking away, the thump noise of the rope being turned over inside the gears of the windmill. There's a break on the windmill. You can't turn it off.
This seems oddly appropriate. The last time we fought her, we got all answers but no death, and this time we got all death but no answers.
That's very true. Ugh, what an ironic and fitting end for a big meanie.
I want to go through her pockets.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Layla, so you can specify, I don't want these creatures to be attacked, but she's like, I want to do spirit guardians. I just assumed she wanted to hit everybody. I thought you were killing her on purpose.
Oh, I wasn't.
So in the future, you may want to tell me if there's somebody you want to keep alive. Hey, I don't want to hit this person, because I thought you were just going straight murder hobo.
Oh, I thought that she just kills. It just kills everything in the radius. Also, I forgot that she existed over there.
Yeah, that's why I asked if it was like a dark mist, because I thought we were going to the dark side here. Cool. Anyway, yeah, they're all dead. What do you guys want to do?
I want to see if she has any cool, poisons in this tower somewhere.
Make an investigation check for me.
Does she have any more of what she drugged me with?
Yeah, I want to, try to collect some of that.
Perfect roll.
You find something that you think might be the poison that she gave you, but just to test it, you take a little sip and pass back out for a few minutes.
Cool.
No!
You find it. You can write down that you have 3 doses of Gertrude's sleeping poison.
You would have had 4, but you drank 1.
Yep.
Well, that should come in handy.
Sleeping.
Well, what should we do with the priest? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna dump her body in the mill.
I'll give her rights.
The actual mill is downstairs. Hang on, I have a map for it. Boop. There's the actual millstones. And mill.
Okay, are we gonna dump this body in here?
I'll take care of it. Why don't we rest here for the night?
No. Okay.
Okay. Because we do need to take a break.
Do you guys want to take a long rest?
Yeah.
So, I assume you guys search through the room. You find a little holy symbol around her neck that is a rose. It's on a simple cord, but the holy symbol itself is gold. It may be worth 50 gold pieces. Can I have somebody make an Arcana check on the holy symbol for me? Whoever wants to say they found it.
I'll try it.
Sure.
Oh, I'm glad you did.
Okay. If you flip it over on the back of it, you're not sure what they do, but in the back of it, the flat side, there are little arcane runes inscribed into it. There's some sort of magical effect put onto the holy symbol itself.
Do I know which god the rose is associated with?
I forget. Hang on. I gotta look at my notes to see what god this chick worshipped.
Oh god, it was on the tip of my tongue.
Would I be able to read these runes?
It's like a mathematic equation.
Okay.
It's not
math
language. It's an arcane. It's an arcane inscription. It's enchanted in some way. You would need somebody to cast the identify spell on it, or attune to it to figure out what it does.
I can cast identify. I found out that it's part of my character sheet.
She is a worshipper of Grumbar, the god of the harvest.
Okay, well, whenever I give her rights, I'll do it in for the ceremony through Pan's stuff, but I will add on an extra addendum to please welcome her and embrace her in the yada 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 to
Yeah, Grumbar the Earth Lord. He is the embodiment of Earth itself, of the dirt and things that grow from it.
Oh, well, then that would make sense that I would know that, since, they seem like Pan and him would get along real nice.
Okay, so
Keller,
I'm assuming you're not a dog anymore.
No, that lasts for an hour, and if we're long resting here, I'm gonna stop. No, that's actually how I dig the holes, is I just stand.
Okay. So Kellerick disposes of the bodies, plants them out in the flower field outside, does a rite to Grumbar, the god of the earth and the dirt, and along with a rite to Pan. And with the bodies now removed and the graves now done, I assume, does anybody else have anything they want to do during their long rest?
I want to gather some of those red flowers and try to carefully not inhale them.
Sure. Make like a dexterity check.
Oh boy. Okay.
Keep from smelling them on accident.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, did I do the wrong thing? Oh no!
A big poof of these flowers. Roll like a d4 for me. While you're harvesting them, a big poof of them goes off in your face. You only manage to get one of them before you pick one of them before the rest go. Like the second one is the one that like gives off the pollen in your face, and as you breathe it in, Buster, just like everything's fine.
Oh, you know what? Life's pretty wow. You know what I mean? And
is he doing this while I'm digging graves?
Yes.
He's just kind of got drool coming out of his mouth while he's.
Do you want to go inside, Buster?
Oh man, just vibing.
Okay. Do you mind if I pick you up?
Actually, an odd side effect of the pollen buster, when Kelreg asks you if you want to go inside, Buster, you just look at him and you're like, yeah, okay, and he just goes inside.
Oh my gosh, I'm very obedient.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something that. Oh.
So you can write on your character sheet that you have one of the red flowers from the windmill, or however you want to remember it. Just make sure to, if you want to use it on someone or something, remind me of where it came from.
Okay.
if Buster offers Curtis a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, it's just like if it's 6 months from now and you're like, I pull a flower out of my bag and shove it in their face, I'm gonna be like, what? Why? So just make sure you have it marked in your character sheet in a way that like you'll remember where it came from, and I'll know what it does.
Do I need to roll to see if that happened? Because I might still not know what those do.
Well, right now Buster just went in through the front door and is just standing inside the front door, the bottom floor of the windmill, because like that's fine. This is a good place to be. The Keller said he should go in here, so it's a good place.
Now.
Yeah.
Are you all right, Buster? You're just gonna stand there?
No, well, it's standing there, so they're good.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just vibing?
Yeah, just vibing.
Check.
Layla's gonna go sit on. Is this a balcony?
Yeah.
She's gonna go sit on the balcony by herself. She's gonna be like rocking back and forth a little bit.
Oh.
Which side of the balcony? Oh, opposite side. Okay.
Opposite side.
You. Yeah.
I think if I wake up again,
You're only asleep for a minute.
Okay. I'm gonna lean out the
head.
door, I guess, to the balcony, wherever that may be, and be like, hey buddy. You okay?
No. I think.
Do you want to talk about it?
I just accidentally killed someone. It's not going so great.
Oh.
I don't think I can control my spells anymore. I'm having a hard time.
Layla, accidents happen all the time. Sometimes your sword slips and you kill someone by accident, or your spell, or whatever.
Usually I only kill people I intend on killing.
But also, you were like, you were a little, what's the word? A little not fully aware, right? Like you smelled those flowers and stuff.
Well, I mean, I wasn't aware for a while because he just kept hitting me over and over, and then
you're having a bad time.
And then I was aware, and I don't know what happened. She's just there, and then they just decided to.
Also, she was a bad person. So
touching me.
To me? What?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I might be like patting your head or something.
Oh. She's gonna like recoil away from like her shoulder, like something like she thought you were touching her shoulder, and she's just gonna go.
It's gone when you move your shoulder, Layla.
Okay. No, sorry, Chris. I don't know. I'm having. Well.
Yeah. Do we need to take a break? Do we need to find a town and take like a nice bath somewhere? Or something?
I mean, yeah. I think I smell.
I think we all smell.
You're a little ripe from travel through the woods. I mean, Layla has lots of perfumes and creams and things to freshen herself up on the road, but you know they can only do so much. A bath is really the thing to resolve it.
Yeah, I'd really like a bath. Like, I mean, I haven't even had a manicure in so long, and I was not here to go on a manicure with me. She just starts like crying.
Chris just kind of like doesn't know what to do. I don't understand like the appeal of manicures, I think.
Oh,
my nails are like real gross and jagged, and I probably just bite them or something.
Right. Oh god.
But I just pat you gently on the head.
She seems a little more receptive now. She doesn't have sharp things on her anymore. Maybe I need to go and I don't know. Have a sandwich and a nap.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Maybe.
So it is getting later in the day, on toward evening. Do you guys want to spend the night here, or do you just want to take a short rest and try to push on? Also,
spend the night.
Layla, Curtis, everybody except Joyden actually gets inspiration. Joyden didn't get a chance to jump in there.
No.
Joyden, did you have a cool thing you wanted to do while you guys were taking a rest?
Yeah, I was just going to fix Buster's boot that was ruined by.
It was like mingled in the. Okay, yeah.
No
problem. Yeah. Now you're gonna make your roll. You could have inspiration for that as well. So he pulls your boot out, Buster. Stitches the sole back on and then brings it over to you.
I feel like that there's like a moment like movie style where you see Layla like, you know, slumped over upset with Chris, and then it pans over to Joy in the exact same position. Space goes, "What's wrong?" He's like, "The shoe got ruined."
That's hilarious.
Okay, so long rest? Is that what I got?
I think so.
Okay.
Do I need to roll survival for hunting?
Yeah, go and roll a survival check for me.
You hunting?
Dinner.
But like,
okay, you catch a couple of rabbits.
I thought
makeshift traps you make.
Was like vegetarian or.
I mean, for the most part, but it's one of those. It's very similar to as long as the the cycle of nature is honored, and like you use every part of the animal, and
okay.
like that
turns into a fucking hyena and eats people.
Yeah, but eating people is different than eating animals.
Yeah,
he does that in self-defense and not for pleasure.
He tends to do the vegetarian stuff whenever he's in the city, just because the way that animals are raised to be killed isn't quite the natural order of things.
Oh, okay.
Or at least how he views it. Because Pan's all about like wild stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, so.
But we raise vegetables to kill them, Kelric.
Well, look, I have to eat something, okay? And at least vegetables, you can take off a part of them and they will still grow back.
That's
Kelric only eats organic, wild-raised, grass-fed.
Look, I only eat plants that died of natural causes, okay?
When the apple falls from the tree, he'll go pick it up off the ground, but he's not going to pick one.
He's just going to stand under the tree and wait for one to fall.
Oh.
So, evening time comes. You guys all find places to sequester yourself or bed down for the night inside of Gertrude's hovel. Sleep comes fairly easily with the slow churning sound of the windmill outside and the millstone grinding underneath, the sound of crickets and other lovely insects echoing outside. As you drift off to sleep, Layla, I'd like to know what kind of dream you're having.
Uh-oh.
I think she never really hits like the dream sleep. She really is very restless, and she just keeps waking up like over and over again. So she doesn't quite get a good rest.
Okay. So as you're laying in the, are you on the first floor, second floor, out on the balcony, outside? Where are you?
I think she's out here on the balcony having a nap.
So as you're laying out on the balcony, you can hear the grinding noise of the millstone beneath you. You can feel the vibration of it through the place. And one of the times that you snap awake in one of your restless moments, you can feel somebody just sort of sitting next to you. Like you can just sort of sense the presence of the air having changed from somebody standing there or sitting there.
Ooh.
Is this one of those moments where I wake up briefly, or am I just like awake now?
You think you're just awake now.
Can I like roll over to ignore it?
Yeah, sure. You roll over like you're trying to ignore it, and a voice, a familiar voice, cuts through the silence and the vibration of the millstone below and says, so the offer still stands. I thought maybe you had made a decision at this point.
Oh, I haven't yet.
You know, I will not wait forever. If many irons in the fire as it was, I will find other people to talk to, other clerics for worship. I like you, Layla, but you seem to dislike me especially.
Well, I mean, cultists did kill my beloved, and now you happen to have another one of my loves.
That is the purpose behind me trying to come to you for. I would like you to be my envoy to the world, to remove these misguided people who do things such as this. I never asked the cultist who murdered your fiance to go about into their murdering, and I never asked Ira to sacrifice herself to save you. It's not lying. I can't hear you. Your mic didn't come through. I mean, I can hear you because you're sitting next to me.
I was insight checking like the cultist part.
You don't think he's lying about that? He didn't. He's telling the truth when he says he didn't ask them to make that sacrifice.
Well,
So cultists, they say, "Oh, we worship Dark Lord," right? And they think, he's evil. We'll kill something good to make him happy, and then they go out and they fucking kill people. When your fiance died, you know where he went? He went to heaven. You know what that does for me? Nothing. Like, why would I have somebody go out and kill your fiance? You know my gambit at this point. You know my game, and you know what I am after. It's specific and targeted.
what are you after?
I need souls to fight a war. I've explained this. I've explained this to you and all of your friends. Perhaps if you were to pray to me, you could explain this to other people and prevent people like your fiance from being killed.
No.
Oh, well, you know, it's an interesting. You only have good intentions, huh?
You hear his head shake, and it goes, "No, my intentions are really good, but clear, targeted. I have goals, as I said. The people who worship me now, they are aimless. They're always trying to summon me, or destroy the planet, or... I need this plane to exist so that evil souls may come to me, so that I may turn them into I may turn them into devils to fight in my army. If they go around killing random Azamars, it doesn't help me.
And what is your army fighting against?
Demons.
Other demons.
No, not other demons. We are devils, they are demons.
Devils are fighting demons.
He nods.
Well, what's the difference between a devil and a demon, I suppose?
Well, to be honest, we both want to conquer this plane of existence, eventually. But the demons are, they are a chaotic, filthy lot. They kill for the pleasure of killing. They rape, murder, destroy, burn things down. There's no order, no organization. It's a filthy mess. Devils, we do many of the same things, but with a purpose, with a goal, moving towards something. We have rules, Layla.
What are you doing with Ira?
Right now, she's just sitting around until I get around to maybe torturing her. I don't know. I'm still very unhappy with her, but I figured if I do horrible things to her and then I give her back to you and she's all scarred and weird, it may swing things back away from you. So I keep her safe for now. For now.
Mm-mm.
So, this is the deal I am offering. You'll become a cleric of Asmodeus, I give you back Ira, and you just explain to people that I want evil people to be murdered, and not just random people for stupid reasons. You can go find those cultists who slaughtered your fiance, murdered them. They come to me anyway.
I think I need a little bit more time to think. You've given me a lot to think about. And I have to say, somewhat favorable information. It's kind of nice that you're, not torturing Ira and stuff. Yet. Of course.
I mean, eventually I'm going to get tired of asking you if you want to help me out with getting evil souls sent to hell. And I'm going to just move on with what I have a lot of things to do. Like, elder being from beyond the stars and all of that. But, I feel like you would be a good person to represent me here.
Yeah.
I give you one more day.
Okay. Give me one more day.
He shrugs. And remember, all you have to do is pray to me. And then you feel the rumble of the millstone return underneath you, and you snap awake again.
Have I like recovered any spell slots at this point, or am I still like in the middle of sleep?
It's the middle of the night, so not yet. You will in the morning.
Okay, well, and now that he's like been here and gone, I think she sleeps better because she's not like paranoid that he's gonna wake her up again.
Sure. For the rest of you, you may have your own dreams, but the night seems to pass uneventfully. Morning comes. You guys sort of awkwardly get your hit points back, get your spell slots, all of that. You guys sort of awkwardly begin packing up your gear to continue on your travels the next day. Is there anything you guys want to do during the morning? I think for the next leg of the journey from between here and Darkhold, I'm just going to have it do another skill challenge so that we can get moving along here.
I would like to do thing. Whenever you're after Keller.
I would like to go back to the town and scavenge supplies for the next leg.
Make an investigation check?
Well, because I know that one of the dudes is in like a grain store or something, right? When we found him, or he was in some sort of building or something.
There are grains, yeah. They're ground in the windmill specifically. There's flour.
Yeah, like things like that. But what skill did you say? Investigation?
Make an investigation check. The flour is easy to find. If you want to find anything else useful, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
The town seems pretty well picked clean. It seems like anything of use that could be used for traveling was taken by the inhabitant. Did you want to take some of the flour?
Yes, I will take some of the flowers.
Okay. No, not flowers.
Yes, flowers. Sorry. No, I realized my mistake right after. I was like, maybe they won't notice.
Same sounding word, different meaning, different spelling. Okay. Okay. And then Layla, what did you want to do?
I'd like to cast a divination.
Okay. That's the thing I've been letting you use to talk to Soon.
I would like to talk to Soon.
Okay. Yeah. You sit down with your bowl and your incense, and you burn away some makeup. You inhale the smoke, and you have the same vision that you always have: a long, flat, salt plain, the great flowing red-haired, white-dressed, scantily clad, and incredibly beautiful Soon hovering above you as you sit in the salt flat below her. And she looks down at you.
Soon. Look, I am about to make a very incredibly stupid and reckless decision, but first we gotta make a deal.
Mortals often make stupid and reckless decisions.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your question, Layla? How can I help you, dear?
Can we make a deal? You know, for like soul.
She squints at you. Layla, I do not trade in souls.
Oh no.
That is not the purview of a goddess.
Yeah.
How many questions do you get?
I don't know.
I think technically it's just one.
Let's see, where is it? Divination?
It's when we had this discussion.
Yeah, I think it is one.
Okay.
Been offering the reply. Okay, wait. You ask a single question.
Okay, so it's going to depend on how many spell slots you want to spend, because that's question one. I do not trade in the souls. That is not the purview of goddess. That is not a deal I can make.
Okay, so that would be. So if I do, I spend spell slots. Is this how you're gonna do it?
Yeah, if you want to spend another spell slot to recast the spell, you can ask another question.
Okay. What's the other question I need to ask?
Devils and demons, Layla, they trade in souls like it's a currency, but gods, we do not. That's not how this works.
Well, I was hoping I could trade
my
one
goal
soul for 2 for you.
My goal
Yes.
No, my goal is to bring positivity to the world. Beauty, art, language, love, laughter. I do that through people like you. She's over just yelling, "Oh no," at me.
Oh no. Alright, well, plan B.
You're still on your first question, by the way.
Yeah. Ah, God, I don't have a follow-up. What's my other one?
I mean, maybe that's where the vision ends.
How do you get a soul out of hell?
Okay.
Very specific.
She stops and thinks for a moment. She goes, well, it depends on how it's being stored. They turn them into various nasty things. Sometimes they simply become coins, a little literal currency of hell. Other times they're trapped or turned into devils themselves. And I suppose the only way to get a soul out of hell, if you couldn't just resurrect the person, you'd have to go there and get them from whatever has them.
Well, Asmodeus seems to have the soul in particular that I was looking for.
Her eyes go wide, and she says,
and he made a deal, or he didn't make a deal. He's trying to make a deal. And I don't particularly like that idea.
If Asmodeus himself has captured the soul, my dear, there may be no retrieving that from him. He is different from the other devils, something older and more powerful. He is not a force to be trifled with or taken lightly.
He wants my soul in exchange.
Point of order, Miss Susie, that is not the deal he offered you.
Oh, he wanted me to be a... Oh, I thought he said he wanted my soul after I died.
He wanted you to become a cleric of Asmodeus. He never said he was going to take your soul.
Oh, dude. Now that implies that he's going to take my soul.
The implication is possible, but the direct wording, hey, I'm going to take your soul in exchange for Iris, has never been offered.
Oh, well...
He wants you to become a cleric of him. He wants you to basically do for what you do for Soon for him. He wants you to go around and teach people how Asmodeus works and explain to him what he wants.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell Soon that then. Be like, that's what he wants.
So that's your third... You only have 3 spell slots at this level, right? 4, so that's your third question?
Yeah. I guess.
There is always a trick, always a twist with that one. He is the king of laws and rule, but he is also the king of loopholes and of lies and tricks. He will find a way to twist that against you to get whatever it is he really wants. The deal is always better than he's presenting it to be, but it is always worse.
Okay. I guess the 4th one is, isn't the most beautiful thing you could do for a friend would be to save them?
She stops and thinks. I suppose it is, Layla. But the cost of saving one must be weighed against the beauty of the many sometime. I will not tell you what to do directly, that is not my role. But I have given you the wisdom and guidance that I can, and you have my love. And then the vision fades and you find yourself sitting up on the balcony again.
Well, shit. That did not go over as well as I had hoped.
Well, has Buster's little trip out ended yet?
Yes, I probably can say probably yes, it has. It's been over 8 hours.
After a long rest, yeah, you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. So,
Sure, yeah, you can find some wild edibles if you'd rather, Calric.
Yeah.
What? What, Buster?
So, I guess Buster wakes up and hears, and sees Layla, and,
Yeah, this all happens in her head, so she's just, like, sitting cross-legged in front of a bowl of burnt makeup.
Yeah, well, Buster sits in front of her and waits for her to wake up.
Okay, so when your eyes clear back up, Layla, you're sitting there staring at Buster, who's sitting cross-legged across from you.
Oh. Hi, Buster. What's up?
Layla finishes her pants, opens her eyes, and Buster's like right here.
Yeah, like right in my face. I'm like, yes?
I'm still worried about you, and to see if, you'd given any thought to what I told you earlier.
Is there anybody around us? Also, I didn't ever change my spells that I wanted to do. I will do that since it's morning, if that's okay.
You can swap your spells out, it's fine.
Okay. Is there anybody around us? Around Buster and I? Yeah.
I don't know. It's up to everybody else.
I don't think I am, just because I said I was looking through town, so.
We also snooping around town.
Okay.
Looking for cool stuff.
Yeah, doesn't sound like it. Chris, can you go ahead and make an investigation check for me?
Well, Buster, I gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Proceeds to tell Buster all the things that have been happening in my dreams, and when I pray to my God, and how I went a little dark side, because I killed one of the Castellars, which, I mean, I didn't like them to begin with. So I guess it's not really that big of a deal, but kinda is. And about the sword, and about the things.
It means a lot to you, I know. But so does your beloved who was taken from you. I feel like you gotta listen to your heart, of course, but that got me in a lot of trouble when I was listening to my heart when I was doing bad things. Because my heart was telling me that I wanted to kill Curtis and try to take over his cult. So, you just got to remember something. Think about the people that you love and, think about what they would want for you. When I met my son, I found out a lot of different things about myself, and I wished I hadn't done a lot of things. Do you think it would make your loved one happy if you went and killed an entire family? If you sold your soul to a horrible being that will never give it back? Do you think they would want that for you? Would they be happy to see you again? What would they say? Would they be like my son, who never wants to see me again?
Buster.
I just want you to think about that, okay?
I think she's like all teary-eyed and she like jumps on Buster. She's like,
Ugh. I'm here for you, okay? Just kind of rocking with you. It's okay.
Okay, and with Buster and Layla in an embrace, rocking back and forth, and Layla crying, I think that's the ugliest and prettiest friendship of all time. Yeah, I think that's a good place to take our last break of the evening.